Whoa. Guys, let me tell you this. It's not easy to actually be a part of like an a cappella group because there's no such thing as outshining the one you're singing with. I do admire their ability to really control and take charge of their voices. And like I said, the harmonization is really impressive. And gosh, I don't know how long these guys have been together, but they seem to be familiar with one another. Hello ladies and gentlemen, those in between, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Everett, and for today's video, we are going to be reacting to Klapa Sinj for the very first time. Harmonization. So guys, now before we move on, Klapa actually means like a form of traditional a cappella singing in Croatia. Am I right? Please do correct me if I'm wrong, okay? So it's more like a choral group. Yeah. But Klapa, Croatian version. Alright, so anyway, let's move on. Oh. Well, apparently, based on the first stanza of this song conveys, this a cappella song conveys like a very strong conviction and, of course, unwavering belief, I guess. It says here, donkeys bent under the supplies cargo past the field paths. Millions of buckets and cans caress thirsty wells. The backs of peasants are hunched from pecks worn out during wages. So this has got to do, or this has got to be associated with what took place back in the day. And I do love how they sing. And I don't know, but for some reason, there's this part of the very first 45 seconds of this song that reminds me a lot of one of the original soundtracks of The Lion King. I don't know what the title of that song, but it goes like this. But this one is more like the slow version. And then, of course, in that song, someone goes, yes. Sorry, guys. I'd rather not sing. Let's move on. I apologize. Beautiful. Really beautiful. This part. Da, 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 da. Oh my god. Second stanza. Street tiles are deepened by patriots' working shoes. The drive of Dalmatia echoes through thorned rocky scenery. Children being fed through grids. Like, what? And men were proud of stone columns. Dalmatia worn out by history. Whoa. Guys, let me tell you this. It's not easy to actually be a part of like an a cappella group because there's no such thing as outshining the one you're singing with. I do admire their ability to really control and take charge of their voices. And like I said, the harmonization is really impressive. And gosh, I don't know how long these guys have been together, but they seem to be familiar with one another by the way they sing together. Like they just look at one another and give signals and hints. Like, this is what we are going to do. You know what I mean? So, very, very impressive. Ooh. Oh my god, I love this. Wait a moment, guys. I don't know whether we have already finished. They have already finished singing this part of the song, but this is really intriguing. They fulfilled history with a hungry childhood. Ouch. That really is heart-wrenching. Dalmatia worn out by history, children being fed through grids, and men were proud as stone columns. Dalmatia worn out by history. Oh my god. Whenever I hear stories about this, or like whenever I don't normally hear or listen to songs with lyrics like this that are associated with like hungry childhood, but it just for some reason takes me back to my childhood as well, because I always talk to my nephews and my nieces about how my childhood was. But you know what, guys, I recently realized that when you are a child, you don't complain about whatever is served on the table. You just eat them. And back when I was maybe 4 years old, 5 years old, 6 years old, elementary school student, I was very much happy about having tomatoes as my dish, or like rock salt, or cooking oil and salt and rice, and that's about it. And I didn't realize that we were extremely poor when I was a kid growing up. Oh my god, this is heart-wrenching. Oh my goodness, the way they harmonize with one another. There are tenors, there are bass. I don't know. I can't recognize who the tenor is, who the bass is, but I can hear through their voices, especially when they blend together. Oh my gosh, the way they control their voices, oh my gosh, it's really, really impressive. I don't hear any vibrato. See? This is one thing that someone has to master if they want to be a part of like a choral group or a cappella singing group. Alright guys, the name of this a cappella singing group is Klapa Sinj. Sorry, guys. Here we go again. Oh my goodness, even to this day, I still can't pronounce this in English correctly. And the title of the song in English is Worn Out, Dalmatia, Worn Out by History. So this is a requested video, and I would like to say thank you guys for um, telling me to check this one out, because quite honestly, the way they control their voices is on another level. I am thoroughly impressed by how they I totally have no idea how long they've been together as a group, and but like I said earlier, the way they sing together, I feel like I hear one person singing but hitting different notes, you know what I mean? So beautiful, really, really beautiful. So kudos. And again, thank you very much for suggesting and recommending this video. Okay, so I guess that's about it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified when my next video comes out. Peace out.